Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Talk That Tech. The
Number one tech morning show in the world. Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome back after a eventful Thanksgiving break. I hope you and your families had a great time together. Plenty of eating going around, I imagine. And there also might be some shopping as well. So we'll definitely chat about it more. But if you have not already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. We already got somebody in the building. Operation Tech Takeover. Peace and blessings to you, sir. Always glad to have you in
What's
the
up?
building. Always glad to have you, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. Hope your Thanksgiving was well. Hope you had a great holiday with your loved ones near you. And I'm glad that you're rocking with us on this episode, as always. Definitely glad to have you here, man. Well, what we normally do, if you're new to this, is we definitely would say we're definitely gonna go into our weekends. But before we do that, I want to remind y'all, if you're brand new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps us out, and we want to make sure that we get you the information that you need. Feel free to let us know in the comment section what kind of topics you want us to talk about, what news may even pop up on your radar that we haven't discussed. We definitely love to hear collaborations. Operation Tech Takeover tells us stories all the time. And when we get a chance to, we definitely put them into the show. So let us know for sure. And if you haven't, hit that bell notification. All right. So go ahead, hit the bell notification. And later on the show, I'm going to talk about ways to get some free tickets for events. There's a link that I dropped down there as well, where they are posting events literally right now. And I'm going to dive into it later. Not right now. I'm going to wait. But we can talk about some Cyber Mondays stuff going on. But before I do that, I also want to let you know that we do want to make sure that you know this is a call in show. So if you want to call into the show, let us know your thoughts about a particular topic, share it. Definitely do so. And also, like Operation Tech Takeover, we will give you a shout out at the end of the show for commenting and sharing your thoughts and opinions. So go ahead, don't worry, we don't bite. Go ahead and share your thoughts and opinions, and we'll give you a shout out towards the end of the show. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go to pass it to Trey, and this is a question for everybody. So please put it in the comment section as well. How was your weekend, brother? How did it go?
Man, the weekend was solid. As always, I would say. But I didn't do too much after Thanksgiving, but I guess I'll roll it back to that. Um Friday. No, wait, when was Thanksgiving? Thursday? Thursday.
Mhm.
Thursday, we my mom and my dad and me, we went to the country, man. So I
Mm.
don't know if y'all know, but I am from the country part of Texas. It's called Mahia, Texas, but I was just right outside of that. And what we went for is my mom's dad's side of the family. They actually wanted to have a family reunion, um, instead of just like meeting for Thanksgiving. So we had quite a few people down, and yeah, just celebrated Thanksgiving while watching the games and all of that stuff. So what we did, because that was planned first, like I had got the news first, and I had said yes, but my wife and my daughter, they actually went with her mom because um, we didn't communicate well up front. So I didn't really know about that early enough, or so we just decided to split. All right, we decided like, all right, you go to this, and then if I get back from my thing, because it was just an hour and a half away from the city. So I'm like, if I get back early enough before you leave, then I'll just slide over there. And yeah, I actually didn't get to, because my mom was wanting to go visit folks and all of that stuff. So we got back late. But nonetheless, it was eventful, or it was really good. And then as far as the weekend, not too much happened. Saturday didn't do too much outside of the house. It was cold and raining. Cold and raining, not my combination. Okay, I know some people like that combination, but not me. So I was in the house, and then yesterday went to church, had a good time, came on back, saw a little bit of some games, but that's it, man. That was my little weekend in a little short dash right there. How about yours? How was yours?
Yeah, mine was not that eventful either. It was good, but it wasn't eventful. Like we weren't like, I was thinking about this back in the day when I was young. I don't know if y'all put in the comment section if y'all did this, but there was a tradition in my young, starving college year days where I would literally house hop and go to at least maybe two or three houses on one Thanksgiving. Those days are long gone. I haven't done that in years. So what we did this year was we really just kept it to ourselves and our family. As you may know, we have a large family, so we are enough. But
Yeah,
we had my mother-in-law come over, and we were trying to. Uh, and trust me, like for us, Thanksgiving hacking is, I mean, people may not like it, but that's the thing that we try to do. we we try to get like that that Costco kit because we don't eat a lot, like as a family, so yeah, little kids, they're not eating like that. So anyway, we try to do all that
yeah,
hacking and
yeah.
stuff like that, and it worked out. But yeah,
Really?
overall it was good. It was really chill for the weekend in general because I know I'm gearing up for a very eventful and very busy Christmas season. Unfortunately, but that's the way it is. So I kind of try to chill back a little bit, the calm before the storm. And besides that, that was it. That was pretty much it, y'all. Let us know how your went as well in the comment section. We definitely want to hear from you if you got a chance to spend time with some family, friends, loved ones, things of that nature. So let us know. We definitely want to hear that. Yeah. So
Yo,
in
that's
regards
crazy.
to, go ahead. Sorry.
No, so when you said the kits, what is that about? Like they just have everything set up already, or
Yeah. So
like how
literally,
much is it? How much is it set up already? Is it a lot or?
it's like it's enough where you have to like just put in the oven basically. Put in the oven and follow the
Ah,
directions.
cool. Okay.
So for us and our
Yeah, yeah,
family,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's not a lot. It's like for
Man,
somebody
we
else if it's like a larger gathering, you probably want to have like
yeah,
you want to have a probably like a bigger, more setup sort of thing. But for our family, last year it was good and it fit us perfectly. So we'll see this year round.
that's cool.
But
That's cool.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
I
how.
saw. I mean, they do that for they do that for some places here as well. Like when we were on our way out of town, like driving out of the city, my
Mhm.
mom looked over and like there's this restaurant. It's called Luby's. I don't know if it's everywhere. That's why I'm saying it like that. But
Yeah.
anyways, the line was like it looked like a Jordan release from back in the day. I don't know if they still do that, but I've stood outside a few times for a Jordan release, and it looked like a Jordan release. But I was like, "What are they standing out there for?" And that's what my mom
Crazy.
said they were having like some kind of meals to go, like that you could just spoon and take home. So I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually smart. It's pretty good."
Yeah. They do have a lot of places are focusing on ways to make it more convenient for sure. So you definitely do have those opportunities of making it convenient. But yeah, for us this time around, yeah, it was just like whatever we could get, we'll get. Whatever we could get, we'll get.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it for sure. And I definitely had a good time. We speaking of got good times, today is a very big day for some people. For other people, it's another day. We talked about Friday being an unofficial holiday in regards to Black Friday, but a lot of people have been hip over the years and know that Cyber Monday is the way to go when you want to get some deals in. And so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about some other policies that are happening across the neck of the woods there. But yeah, with that being
Oh,
said, sorry, say again.
never mind. I think you're good. I think it's me. I can't hear you anymore.
Uh-oh. All right. So I'll keep talking. We'll work that
Well,
out.
let us know. Let
Um,
us know.
all right, cool. Let us know if you can hear Trey in the comment section. If you can hear Trey, let us know. Sometimes struggle streaming or streaming struggle happens. So let us know in the comment section. But I'm gonna go and talk about this real quickly here about the Cyber Monday.
No, we good. We good.
There we
It's
go.
me.
Okay, cool. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about some stuff that might be on your radar or not today, and then we're going to go into some other things as well. So let me just do this real quickly. All right. Yep. So the first thing I want to talk about today on this section here And before I do, we got Tech Coach Ralph in the building. Said, morning, I hear both of y'all fine. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Tech Coach Ralph, for letting it be known. Appreciate that so much. All right, so real quick, talking about Cyber Monday here today. We got a couple of deals that I definitely want to make sure if there are for you. This is what Tech Coach Ralph loves. It's about upskilling. It's not necessarily about just buying things for consumer reasons, but these are things that if you're looking to upscale, you could buy it on a budget. And I'm going to share one with you just now. Shameless, it's not a shameless plug. I don't get anything from it, but I'm just going to give you an example of one as we go through it. But there are a couple of different deals that are right now happening. Udemy has up to 80% off, and this is a wide range for web dev, Python, AWS, data science. And these courses are actually even under $10 when they're originally like $200 or $300. So definitely check out for that if you're looking to upscale in any of those areas. Coursera has 40% off professional certificates as well as university courses with over 10,000 plus courses. Udacity has 50% off nano degrees. So that's AI, data science, cloud computing, and cybersecurity. These are comprehensive project-based programs that have mentorship and career services as well. So that's Udacity. edX has up to 30% off for university-led courses. So if you're not familiar with that, definitely check that out. And then Zero to Mastery has 66% off of annual memberships as well. Now, I'm not endorsing any of these places. I'm just letting you know what's out there so that you can do the research. If you recommend any places, put it in the chat for anybody who's looking to upskill. If you found something that's really good, go ahead and put in the chat. I'm going to share one that I actually we talked about before, but I'm going to let you know the price in a few. Byte to Go has 50% off of and extra discounts as well today. We also have Algo Monster, which has 50% off lifetime access. That's happening right now. This is about coding and interview prep. So Tech Coach Ralph might want to say, "Hey, listen, you don't need Algo Monster. I am your person you talk to." But basically, it kind of helps with that as well. Last two are Stack Social, and they're basically offering 90% off of bundles. So Stack Social and other bundlers, 90% off of bundles. This is certs in CompTIA, AWS, ethical hacking, coding boot camps. They're providing discounts there. Code Academy as well, and they're like 50 to 60% off of there as well. So there's a lot of different ones that you could look into for yourself. So if you're looking for coding interviews and system design sort of things, Byte to Go is probably a good one to look into. They're 50% off a lifetime plan. Algo Monster, like I mentioned. Exponent, which is known for its product management and software engineering, mock interview prep, and other offerings are about 70% off or annual plans there. Design Gurus is popular for its quote unquote grokking series, which is system design and behavioral interviews with typical discounts around 55 to 60% for that. And then if you're looking for professional certifications and degree alternatives, you do have Udacity and edX who are either 50% or 30% off. And then for general courses, like I mentioned before, Coursera and Udemy, those are giving some huge, well, Coursera is like 40%. Udemy is like 80% right now. So definitely look into those things for yourself. And I want to throw out there to the audience if they know of any that they would recommend. This is one that crossed my radar because I literally, for the last time we had a deal like this was something that we were looking to talk about. We talked about before, and let me pull up on the big screen here so everybody could see it. But yeah, so this one actually came back on at a discount, and I wanted to share with everybody. And I thought that, you know what, this might be something that you may be interested in. So right here, as you can see, this is a complete full stack web development bootcamp. The last time it said 124, I think it was even more than that before. And I purchased it. It's $13.99. So this is just one course that Udemy has where you see that 89% off. It's there. So if this is something that you've been interested in, you want to just dab your toes in, you want to really kind of take some time to learn, go ahead and check out these different courses. Again, we are not getting anything for these. Just sharing the love. It's all about the love of the game. So check it out. Whatever you need, there's something for it. We talked about it many times on the show about, hey, not being lazy. and just try to kind of push through. And look, we got an endorsement right here. Tech Coach Ralph said, I took the class. It's awesome. I literally signed up for it. I started lessons over over the weekend, Saturday really. I had to stop because I had to do something, but it's great that you get a chance to learn from someone like Dr. Angela and literally go through the course. She's taught over 1 million people, as she says, online and in person. So this is a great opportunity. There's tons of them, and trust me, you're gonna kick yourself in the butt when you go back and you're like, dang it, it's now whatever the price is and not $13.99. Trust me. So go ahead and check that out for yourself. But I'm gonna pause here to see if anybody from the crew here in the comment section or others want to share on any courses that they think might be good, and we could definitely chat about it as well. But just wanted to just give an opportunity for people to share. If you know, yeah. And then Tech Coach Ralph says, when you put what you learn into those classes with using AI to build stuff, it's super powerful. Yeah, man. I would love Tech Coach Ralph. If you can, you don't have to necessarily show your face, but I would love to share your experience because you're actually one of the people that I was thinking about. Like, you know what? I definitely want to do this because I know how much Tech Coach Ralph talks about upskilling and the importance of it. And I think that, right, for anybody else who wants to share their experience, you don't have to show your face, but feel free to call on the show. Love to hear your point of view on it because I think a lot of times, especially on Cyber Monday, and even Black Friday, it's all about consumerism and what I could get material wise. When I'm like, you know what, we really want to kind of point people in the direction of, okay, how can you take the opportunity to upskill and grow your mind versus just growing materialistic things this time around. So I wanted to take that approach. But so if anybody wants to call on the show and share any courses that they'll recommend, I believe Course Careers and others have sales too this weekend as well. So if you guys have any like sort of testimonials, and the reason why I'm bringing Course Careers up because I took it, and it's actually the reason why I'm in the tech industry. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even have thought about it, to be honest with you. So definitely let us know your thoughts.
That's a fact.
And also let us know what other courses you recommend. So definitely put it either in the chat or you could call into the show if there's other courses that we didn't talk about that you would recommend. But in fact, let me see if I could reshare this. If I go back to Udemy while everybody is doing that, so we could kind of run through other courses that are available. All right, cool. So like this is the one that I found here on sale, but there's plenty of others. I'm only on Udemy because of the fact that this is basically where this is a site I was on already. So again, we see Dr. Angela. She needs to see the age of AI. That's a $10 course now. Full stack generative and agentic AI with Python. That's $10. Generative AI for beginners. That's $13.99. There's various different deals today. Complete generative AI course, RAG, AI agents and deployment. So like these are not bad prices on their own, as you can see from what they were. But if you could get it for $10 and just rack up, then that's dope. I'm actually going to the comment section right now. I see Tech Coach Ralph says, I'll try a call in a little bit, but definitely Python and AI courses. Actually releasing a video Wednesday about AI agent engineering. So listen, y'all,
be on the lookout for that.
Yes, go ahead. If you have not already, go to Tech Coach Ralph's channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification because he goes on a lot. If you don't hit the bell, you're going to miss, though, when he might be going on about this on Wednesday. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so that you can get a chance to learn about these different skills. I mean, we're in the age where you have to learn something. you can't just wait. I was listening to a couple of interviews already, the Diary of a CEO, and the conversations that they're having there. And if you tap in, you realize that, hey, this age that we're in right now, things are moving a lot faster than we want to give credit for. There's an AI video creation with Google VO3. You can play around with it, try to figure it out on your own, or you can buy a $10 course and get access to it. Again, not sponsored, but definitely want to acknowledge this for yourself. So Ralph, OTTO says Ralph put me on 100 days of Python and Dr. Angela as well. It's is amazing. It is amazing. So yeah, I think 100 days of Python. That's actually pretty dope. Check that out because that. Let me see if I can find that 100 days of Python because then I could tell you how much it is right now. Yep, 100 days of code. I think this is right here. The complete Python Pro Bootcamp. Is this the right one? If it is, this is $13.99,
Probably.
y'all. This is $13.99. So there's actually 100 days of code. There's another one that she has too. This is the complete one. Python. Let me see if there's another. There's Python Pro, and then there's another one here. Yeah, this is someone else. This is someone else. Python Developer Challenge. That's still $10 for that. And 19 hours left for this. So go ahead, y'all. Check this out for yourself if you have not already. Oh, that's the one. He said that's the one. So the one that we have before was the right one. This one right here. Master Python by building 100 projects in 100 days. Learn data science, automation, and build websites, games, and apps. So
100 products in 100 days. That's work right there. That's
dedication.
That's work.
and it's pretty much sliced down to like the lowest amount. So yeah, check it out for yourself, y'all. We just want to make sure that we think differently this Cyber Monday, this Black, and yeah, OTTO just confirmed. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we're thinking a little differently this Cyber Monday in regards to where we put our money, because there's opportunities to grow and opportunities to develop things out there. Techo Trout says LL will take more than 100 days, but it sounds good. I was about to say, like, what's the first project? Because I might need a couple of days with that first project. But even if you space it out for like 300 days, like at the end of it, and really kind of retain the information and learn what it is, then that really can be dope.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the idea, right? Just the sheer idea of, by the end of this, I'm going to have the opportunity, the ability to have created 100 projects. Like that's awesome, because I'm sure the overwhelming majority don't get past 5 or 3 or whatever. I don't know the stat for real, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So right now we're going to transition to another segment, but please, if you have thoughts about this, come on down, share your thoughts on it, and you will be able to share in regards to this topic. But right now we're going to transition into Secure the Badge, talk the Tech Wire. If you're not familiar with the Tech Wire, it's an opportunity for us to really kind of share not just what's upcoming events, but also how to get you into them. And so this has been a segment that has evolved. It was once called back in the day Black Tech Global, but now the website has been evolved to Secure the Badge. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again because I want to make sure that y'all all see this. Secure the Badge here. I'm going to take this down so you can see. There were tons of events in November, but November has gone, and now we're moving all the way down to December. And I want to highlight a few things here. So you can see there's an upcoming event in Ghana that's happening December 4th to the 5th. So that's this week. If you click on the website here, you'll see more. And then December Tech Week, which is the 17th to the 14th, there's various different tech events that are happening in Washington, D.C. The one I want to kind of show right now is this one right here called Techsgiving. And the reason why I want to show this one is because we actually been to this event before. I've been there and it's been great, and being able to speak with different people. They're actually partnering with EYO this year. So they have a few other guests that are going to be there and are going to be part of this event, talking about entrepreneurship and business as well as tech. And so there, as you can see right now, there's a Black Friday sale, right? So if you want to check this out, this price is not going to stay the same, just so y'all know. This All-Star Pass is pretty much pretty much a great deal right there. But after today, this price is definitely going to change. The Starter Pass is pretty much where you get a lot of access, you get a few access to different things, but all those other areas is where you're going to pretty much get a good amount of stuff. And if you want to spend $100 on top of that, MVP Pass, it's great. So that's the different areas of the summit. This where it's hosting. The venue is going to be the National Park Stadium And you can see the sponsors here, there's community partners, all sorts of things going on. Various sponsorships and brands will be present as well. If you're looking for jobs, they also have people that are literally had a whole floor that were hiring for jobs last year. Like they had a whole like a whole different section. It was set in a different location, and it was like all about hiring. So if you are looking for work and you want to get hired, this is definitely a good place. I'm gonna just kind of like just to kind of show a little bit about how this looked last year. This is how it looked. This is one of the stages that they had. They had multiple stages last year. So if this is something that you're looking into, getting into an event, and you're not too far in the DMV area, or you don't mind making the trip to Washington D.C., you could definitely check it out here as well. So as you can see, there was different conversations. This is about entrepreneurship. This was VC, and this was basically I believe it was a panel discussion that they had last year, and just give you little shots of different people that are sharing. These are the previous speakers that they had in the past years. Let me see if there's more here, but a lot of different people. Baron Davis was there last year sharing about his venture capitalist group and the work that he's doing with creators and all sorts of things. So if you want to be there, definitely check it out. There's various different sessions on career mobility, and this is a schedule at a glance. So all this stuff you could definitely check out for yourself uh, and go there. Now, the reason why I wanted to share this real quickly with everybody is because I wanted to make sure that I highlighted something that I think will be very, very impactful for you, not just this time around, but in the future with Secure the Badge. So Secure the Badge actually has a community. The community right now is $4.99, right? That's the community to be a part of it. But I dropped it earlier, and I'm going to drop it here again. You literally get tickets to events. They actually have tickets to Thanksgiving right now at no cost. So let me go back to the prices real quickly. So just so you
You
can see
saw them
that.
prices. You saw them prices.
Let's go back to the prices because just in case somebody forgot. The prices were the prices, right? Let me go to the homepage. All right, let's see if I can find where. There we go. This is the one. So if you go to the prices here, $4.99 to join the community, and you get multiple tickets at no cost, right? So not just this one. This is one ticket, right? Right now, I'm telling you, I checked it this morning. Right now, they said, "Hey, submit your information. We're sending you tickets to be a part of it. The first 50 that submit get tickets to be part of the event, right?" And literally for $50 more, you'll get multiple tickets to get to be part of different events. So I wanted to kind of do that to show the value of what Secure the Badge is providing here. And I won't necessarily dive into the community, like you have to click that out and find out for yourself. But they're not only free tickets, but I did also see people's speaker applications. So if you're a person that's looking to speak at events, they actually have applications to certain events right now in the community. I checked it out this morning. It's there. I double checked. It's there. So it's a tremendous value. And I'm going to just drop the link for y'all if you haven't seen it yet. This is again for event. I'll call it the event community, but it's big. It's really here, big stage energy. So to be a part of the community, you just got to click the link. And then from there, you could go ahead and invest in yourself. And that's another thing you can do this Cyber Monday is another way you can invest in yourself is say, hey, I want to get into the room because of various reasons. You may want to, maybe for a job, maybe looking for a job, maybe looking for a way to get into a certain room that you haven't been able to get into for whatever reason. This is a great opportunity to do so. In fact, I'm going to raise my hand and say that I have, because of this community, I think I paid for one Thanksgiving ticket at all the time I've been there because I wasn't tapped into the community. But since being tapped in the community, I don't think I've ever paid for a Thanksgiving ticket, and I got greater access to other things that I probably wouldn't have gotten access to because I was a part of this community. So definitely go ahead, check it out for yourself, and go ahead and sign up. There's nothing to lose. If you're planning to go to Thanksgiving, it pays for itself. So just wanted to throw that out there to encourage y'all about that because it really is valuable. And we're not just saying that, we actually are people that have received that value in one way, shape, or another. So That being
100%.
said, yeah, that was the Tech Wire, y'all. Go ahead, and if you haven't already, I'll drop it again. You can go to securethebadge.com. Again, securethebadge.com to learn more about that. And like I mentioned earlier, the link has been dropped. So if you want to check that out for yourself, go ahead and check out the community, be a part of the community, and get those tickets. All right. I've talked
Yes,
a lot.
sir. Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to pause and I'm going to pass over to Trey because he wants to share some things about some new legislation or laws that might be actually might be beneficial, might not. Let's see.
Maybe.
Talk about it more.
We'll see, man. We'll see what it ends up being. I don't know if y'all know this, so that's why we wanted to bring it up. But New York became the first U.S. state to regulate AI-driven personalized pricing with mandatory disclosures. So here's the thing: you probably didn't know that people be changing the prices on you, and not just, hey, you walk into Kroger or Walmart and you seen the price yesterday, so you came in with $9.79, and that's after taxes, and that's all you had in your hand because you're like, yo, I know what it costs, and then you get in the store, and now it's $10.79, and you're like, man, what in the world? I was just in here. Or now they got the little digital joints where the price just change on you. You sitting here, you looking at it, you got the thing, and you're like, oh yeah, this look cool. And then you glance back down and the price doesn't change. You're like, what in the world just happened? So now they got to disclose it here in New York. Okay. So that was a little joke. That stuff it may or may not be happening, but New York just passed the first law in the country that forces companies to admit when they're using AI and your personal data to change the price just for you. All right. So hotels, airlines, Uber, Amazon, if the price that you see is based on your browsing history, your location, your shopping habits, now they got to tell you. Now they got to tell you, which is basically everyone. Excuse me. Because most of the time they're running ads, right? And those ads, then they have what is called retargeting ads. So that's where the ones that follow you around the web, when you're on the different sites. So obviously that's based on your browsing history, right? If you were just looking up, I don't know, diapers, and then now all of a sudden everywhere you go on the internet, you're seeing these diapers in the corner. Well, when you click on it or when you go to that website, now they got to tell you, hey, we've been following you around a little bit. We know you're looking for diapers, but here they are. So just to break it down a little bit, okay, stores online, they use AI to look at your past searches, what you bought, where you live, and even how expensive your taste is as well, okay? And you probably didn't know it to that extent, but that's why Facebook, Instagram, all these platforms are free because remember, if the platform is free to you, then you are the product. And so that's where they're getting this information from, these businesses. So New York now requires them to show this message, okay? And this is what the message says. This price was set by an algorithm using your personal data. So now whenever you see that, if you're in New York anyway, just know that they're just being more open about it. They've been doing it. This ain't nothing new, I'm telling you. Because when I used to do e-commerce, it was the same thing. Like I could literally, hey, I want people in this area that make this amount. Yes, husband and wife, all this stuff, and they're gonna put it in front of those people. So it's nothing new. They just got to tell you now. So it doesn't ban it. It just forces them to be honest about it. Now, just some real examples of how this looks as well. Okay, so you have maybe you booked an expensive flight, and then the hotel site bumps up the price because it thinks you got that money on. Okay. Another one could be you always buy high-end clothes. So because you buy high-end clothes, the store quietly charges you more, just a little bit. All right. And maybe lastly, you look up medical supplies late at night, and then the price goes up because you kind of seem desperate, right? When you're up late at night, they know you're going to make some rash decisions sometimes. So the price kind of goes up. So now this law is shining a light on all those type of deals and things that are going on. So just to kind of break it down a little bit, what the law actually does, okay, it covers e-commerce, travel sites, ride sharing apps, delivery apps, and everything. So if y'all were traveling during Thanksgiving, y'all already know Uber probably was hitting you over the head. Probably was hitting you over the head at the airport. All these people traveling because they know you got to pay for it. Price is going up like a mug. But anyway, this makes companies put that notice like prominently so that you know, all right, I'm making this decision, but I'm mad about it, and I know what you did. All right, and it gives the New York Attorney General power to go after the companies who were hiding it. So that's the piece that they're looking for. All right, they want to see who's hiding it and who's doing it the worst. Like y'all price gouging, and now they know. So consumers can report the shady companies directly as well. So the good part about it is this law it forces companies to stop being sneaky with your data, right? So you finally get to see when the price when the price you're paying, it ain't the same price that someone else is paying. You get to see that now. Like, all right, y'all got me. Or maybe you the one who is winning. Who knows? But it also builds trust, right? Flights, they secretly price gouge for years. And it protects people from making these urgent purchases. Or you can, hey, now I seen your price on the regular Google. Now I'm gonna go to incognito mode and see what you're charging me there, because you don't know who I am, right? Now people can start doing that kind of stuff. Been doing it for years, but it's gonna probably make some people make some moves. And then the bad side about it is businesses say that the rules are vague, and it could create a notice overload, right? Like you got to tell the notice every time. It could just be a boatload of that. The critics are also saying it's too soft. They said it exposes the problem, but it doesn't stop the practice, which is true. Like I'm not about, just because I got to tell you, I'm not about to stop doing it. Why? Because they know more people are going to continue to do it than stop. And then they're also saying that companies might still manipulate prices with just a warning label slapped on it. And I can tell you this right now. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because again, they know people are still going to buy. So I would say this, the law it's put in like it's like putting a dash cam inside of every AI pricing system right now. It doesn't stop the car from moving, right? But companies know someone's watching now. So the next time that you buying some concert tickets, because y'all know they like to do it on there, the algorithm is going to hit you over the head, but maybe not as much. Maybe not as much. We still with the concerts and stuff. We gotta figure out what this convenience fee is, and we gotta get that out of there. Like, yeah. We gotta stop that, man. We gotta figure that out. That's what they need. Like, I'll get behind them on that. Like, stop this convenience fee that I don't know nothing about. Ain't nothing convenient for. I mean, it's convenient, but I mean, I can't go to the box. I can go to the box office and get it. So yeah, of course it's convenient. Anyway, do y'all care about that? Do y'all want to know if AI raised your price just for you, or would you rather not see how the sausage is made and just blindly pay? Like, what? Let us know. Let us know. But that's what they're talking about now, man.
Yeah,
it might roll out everywhere.
Yes, I mean, honestly, I mean, just for the sake of it, it's like the more you know, sure, but like, what can you do, right? Techos Ralph says, prices going up in New York again. LOL.
Shaking my head
though.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Yeah, they going through the roof with the pricing. New York.
Yeah, I tell you, when New York and California sneeze, the rest of the United States catches a cold. I feel like it's spreading.
Not Texas. No, I'm playing.
I know, right?
Texas like Lone Star State, man.
Time out, not over here. But Texas Ralph also says, so New York residents said they can't afford rent, but they pass a law to let us know about our bad spending habits.
Yo. They're like, look, you can't afford rent, but I see what you're doing.
Here's the reason why.
Better put them what are they like in New York? You better put them Nike boots back in the cart and leave them there. So you can, so you can
The,
pay.
the,
Better put that goose down back in the cart. I don't know what they wearing.
yeah.
Montclair, Montclair, Gore-Tex. What y'all got out there? I don't know. Better put it
Yeah.
back. Because
Yeah, no,
we know you could afford it. You ain't buying it. You better buy that rent, not that jacket.
buy that rent. Buy that
Yeah.
rent. No, I think the transparency is good though. I think that, I mean, for obviously we know, we've seen it, and we're like, okay, we get it. Especially when you talk about flights, like it's ridiculous. You just search, if you're not paying attention, like, oh, no snap, I made a mistake. I search on my regular browser to take a flight to see my family because somebody's sick or whatever. You go back, that John is up, and you're like, why? Tell me why. And then you just like stuck, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
without further ado, we got somebody who started to stop by and get all that turkey, sauce spa, and everything else out of his system and chat with us. We got Tech Coach Ralph in the building. What up, sir?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What it do?
I hear me all right?
Doing good. We talk about New York.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get on this. I gotta tell you tell you people about it a little bit. Well, man, glad you were gonna stop by and share, brother. How are you feeling?
Good, good. How about you guys?
Good, man. Doing good.
Can't complain.
Yeah,
all is well.
Definitely happy to have you here. But yeah, I wanted to leave the floor to you. I know we were first talking about just upskilling. So if you want to talk about that, we could definitely talk about that. We could talk about NYI regulations, but the floor is yours.
Nobody wants to talk about New York.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely would love to hear about because you're very big on upskilling. For those who don't know, who haven't been a part of the show, Tech Coach Ralph is very big on upskilling, and would love to kind of hear a little bit about your thoughts on that. And yeah, I'm gonna put you on I'm trying to work this out for the crowd on the portrait mode because right now
Yeah,
I want you for them, but I'll do this for now.
Yeah, you're good. So basically, especially in the age of AI right now, things are changing a lot. So you got to be careful. I mean, so it's two things, right? It's still good to learn the older things because it sets the foundation, right?
Yeah.
But you also need to make sure that you're also picking up on the newer information, the newer things that you need to know on how to make whatever you're learning work with AI.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for instance, for me, like knowing the web development stuff is really helpful because I'm able to manipulate some stuff on my own. But AI is able to also do a lot of that. Like that's 80% of the work, and then I come and I do the other 20% to make sure that it's right, clean it up. AI does get it wrong, but in the way like you hear like, okay, these companies are getting like Devin and Cursor and stuff like that because it helps them go faster. It helps them need less overhead. So you need to make sure that you're positioning yourself to how to use these AI tools. So that's why I was saying that Python is also really good because that sets the foundation of almost anything else that like when you're building out these agents. There's a lot of Python that's being used because Python is really good for data. It's fast. It's good for scripting. So it's like everything is building upon itself in the past. So that's why I'm like, yeah, the web development is really good. Python is really good, but also looking into more of like the agentic stuff, things of that nature. I've been using Gemini Pro since it came out, like maybe 2 weeks now, and it's pretty strong. I've been able to. I built out an OBS plugin using.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's an OB because I don't know if you guys have tried, but using like embed mode, it gives you like an error, right? So I had to figure out how to work around that in OBS so I can be able to share the YouTube videos and straight through. And I had to do it with like I did it with Python, the first way that Gemini gave it to me. Then I was like, well, I want to make a native OBS plugin, and then I had to do it in C++, which I haven't used since college 20 years ago. And when I did use it, I failed the class. But I was able to get it built out. And that was like straight through using. So Kilo Code is kind of like a cursor or Copilot, but you bring your own API keys. So I took my Gemini API key, put it in that, and I've been like, it works for like any type of development, Python, mobile development, C++. Like it plugs into VS Code to the different IDs and stuff like that.
You're talking about Key AI, right?
No,
Or like KIE?
KILO,
Oh, okay. Okay,
Kilo
gotcha.
Code.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay.
So, but it's like the thing is having those skills is
Mm-hmm.
what helps you to be able to navigate, to understand. Because one thing I do is I will read all of the like when it's thinking, all the responses that it gives, so I can understand why it's doing what it's doing. And then when I'm using like through the web, like the Gemini website, I'm also I'm also reading the response, making some of my own modifications. That way I'm still able to I'm still able to learn from it as well. And I think that's the bridge that a lot of people who they don't connect the two, and they just expect it to do it for them, and then
Mm-hmm.
they ends up a bunch of things being wrong, and a lot of and they get lost and stuff like that. So that's how I connect like the upskilling. So but you need to upskill with a purpose as well.
That's
That's a good
100%.
point. Yeah, go ahead.
Real
Go
quick.
Trey. Mhm.
Yeah, real quick. Now you mentioned that you made a OBS plugin. Now, is that a OBS plugin that could then be for sale, or is this for personal use? Tell us about that. Tell us if that's even a thing, right? With maybe a marketplace that maybe people can think about as well while they're doing this kind of stuff.
So the OBS plugin, it could be for sale. OBS is open source.
Yep,
So
yep.
what I do when I created the first one, which was kind of clunky because it was like using Python and stuff like that. I just put it in the Patreon, so whoever wanted it could download it over there for free.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably do the same thing with this one, but I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. It plugs right in. I'll probably make another video on that plugin on how it works, but basically it gets a dock in OBS. You paste in your YouTube video, and you get a browser source, and it's going to load that video into the browser source, and now you're able to play it. You're able to play it straight through OBS, and because the problem that a lot of people is having is YouTube changed something, because people used to just be able to take that embed URL, paste it in a browser,
Mm-hmm.
paste it in like in StreamYard, but then they made a change because of like security type stuff. So, and what ended up happening is the original plugin built like a local web server to be able to bypass that, and then the native plugin that I built built off that Python script to do it. So it doesn't, you can do whatever you want. Like you could sell it if you wanted, like whatever. So
Yeah.
it's all up to you.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there because I do know, like, for some people that's their, like, that's how they make money, is whether it's e-commerce and Shopify plugins and all that kind of stuff, or plugins for different websites. Like, they're solving a problem that they had, like you did, and then they're saying, you know what, someone else might be having this problem. And sure enough, there are people who are making, from hundreds of dollars a month to thousands, just creating helpful solutions to problems that they had. So that's why I brought it up. I know you're a man of the people, so I know that you were not selling that one because you're working on some bigger things. But I knew it was possible that maybe people didn't know, but maybe some others who are listening might not have known that was a thing. Like, oh, some people are making money off of problems that they're solving for themselves that they can then, just put in the marketplace.
And so I always have to give credit to how I came up with this. So one of my friends, Rod Brown, Christian content
Yeah.
creator, right?
hmm
Like, because I was having the issue, he was having the issue. He sent me a message at 11:52 p.m. on Discord, right? He's like, "Oh, I might have found a fix for this," and it was just like using this this kind of URL, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder if I can just build a plugin for it." So then that night, I was up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, working on the Python script until I got it working to a certain point. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So like you just got to find out who's having what problem, and it's a lot of times when you're the one having the problem too, and you get like someone say, "Oh, I saw this," that just takes you like down that rabbit hole that's going to solve a lot of future solutions and things like that. One quick thing I wanted to say, I was reviewing this article yesterday that this Gen Z are 22 years old. He built a company that's headed towards $1 million, where it is and he's still finishing college, right? But basically his platform connects content creators with companies that want marketing for like user generated content. And I was reading the article, how he got it started. He's been like building stuff since he was like a teenager. And he built this platform. Basically, he's charging the companies like $500 a month and up to be able to put their products on their platform, on his platform, and then he's also getting a cut from that. Like, so the 500 plus is cut, and he's getting a cut from what the content creators who are marketing it. So I'm like, you got it. I get it. That I'm like, that is absolutely fascinating. Not even like 22 years old, and so it's so many possibilities. You just gotta like find a problem to solve out there.
No, that's 100%, and that's fire that he was able to do that. And two, like, I think you put yourself in a spot like him, particularly. He doesn't even have to, like, he was the brain that was the connector. He didn't even have to. He doesn't have to be the creator, and he doesn't have to be the company.
He's the
like,
Uber.
yeah, exactly, and build on that. The other part that I love what you said, because sometimes people hear those stories and they think it took, you became an overnight success, but you said he had been creating things for years, different things, Odie. So he put in the work. So you see this end story that gets the headlines, but what we don't see is the work that he put in. As Drake put, we weren't with him shooting in the gym. So shout out to him though. That's fire. I love that.
Yeah, and one more thing, like, because a lot of times, well, I won't say a lot of times, because a lot of people, they don't even get started on anything, right? But like, whenever you just go like, all right, I have this problem, and now in the age of AI, like something I've been saying, I've been able to do more in the past 6 months than I probably like. And as the months keep continuing to go by, the time gets like longer. Like, so I'll say I've done more in the past 6 months than I've been able to do in the past 6 years of production. So to the point that now, like when I'm doing a live stream, it's a different project that I'm working on for each live stream. So when I created the mobile app last year, time cost calculator, it took like a whole year to get it to a certain point.
I remember that.
And then now with AI, I'm able to add features to it a lot faster. Start testing it, so it's like I'm doing stuff, going back and forth with AI. And then what I've been working on Sundays is something that I notice is people, which I'm sure you guys like, all of us took us time to get to this point, but um, being able to speak in front of a camera, in front of a crowd, and a lot of times we have like these filler words, we have these pauses, our confidence isn't there. So I was like, well, I think it would be helpful to have an app where you can speak to it. So let's say I turn on the camera, start recording, and then I have an app that is listening to and recording what I'm saying. And now it's going to break down, okay, how many filler words, how many pauses, how fast were you talking, how slow were you talking, and doing all of that. So I had the idea, started researching using Gemini. Says, okay, how can we do this? Started putting stuff into Kilo Codes, or I want to do it in Flutter, and just going back and forth between like the different systems, and it started building. And so a lot of times people expect things to happen on the first day, the first hour, the first minute. And for me, what I just do, I know that this is what I'm working on Sundays. So I'm like, all right, cool. Where do we leave off? Let's pick up from there. And from there, like from the beginning, first doing the using SpecKit to plan out the actual project, to then going to all right, now let's start to implement it. And it creates us the wireframe, the placeholder of like where things are going to go, and then we start to plug it in. So now I'm like, all right, we're using Supabase, we're using Amazon S3 to store the audio. We're using I learned about Amazon Transcribe, which takes the audio and does a transcription that now it's going to process it through AI. So it's like you just keep building upon it until you get to a certain point. Okay, now this we're at a good spot to release, and then what are the new features? But it takes, like what going back to what Joseph was saying or at the beginning of the show, upskilling to know how to interact with the AI, know how to interact with the code, understanding what the code means, and then patience to, because things are not going to work the first time. It's like maybe we're on maybe 5th or 6th week that I'm working on this. And it's like 2 hours, take out all the breaks and stuff like that. We're probably about hour and a half of work that I'm doing on this particular project, to now like learning so many different new things, understanding what the errors are, going and troubleshooting, fixing it. But now I know a lot more now than I knew 6 weeks ago.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead, Trey.
Oh no, you good. I was just gonna say that was yeah, that one's gonna be good, bro. That one's gonna be good. You can then license that out to all the speaker communities, right? Like, hey, you need to work on your skills and the game. Boom. You can license it out to. I mean, yeah, that one can go. That one has some legs, man.
I know some guys who are in tech sales that I can connect with to.
Yeah.
I'll push that forward.
Yeah, that one can go.
But yeah, it's like so many different things. Like you find a problem, not like 9 times out of 10 other people have that problem too, and you get a solution for it. And that's just like that's just something I work on public. There's like some other stuff that I'm always working on to, you know, it's so many things that you can do nowadays. Like you have a problem, just try to solve it, and at least if you don't solve it for anybody else, at least you solve it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't solve it for anybody else, at least you solve it for yourself. Now, I appreciate that. And listen, remind everybody, what days do you go live so they can tune in and lock in with you?
Live would be on Sunday afternoon, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. And then the other days we have like pre-recorded videos or clips from other shows.
So yeah, you guys heard it here. If you want to go ahead and lock in with that, go to Tech Coach Ralph at Tech Coach Ralph on YouTube, and go ahead, not only subscribe, but hit the bell notification, because again, Tuesday night, you don't want to miss it. Thursday or Sunday, you don't want to miss it, but you'll get clips in between as well. So definitely go ahead and lock in with him. Thank you so much for rocking with us on the show, brother. We definitely appreciate you when you stop on by.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you, y'all. And that'll pretty much be it for us. We're going to wrap up the show right now. Thank you again for everybody that stayed tuned. And like always, we shout out those who commented on the show. So we got OTTO in the building. Peace and blessings. So thank you so much, as well as Tech Coach Ralph himself, who says, morning. I hear both of y'all fine. So definitely appreciate y'all again for rocking with us on this episode of Talk That Tech, the
#1 tech morning show in the world. We'll see y'all next week, baby.
Yeah. Peace and elbow grease.